Marianne from Coastal Love and Decor. How's everybody doing today? Okay, we're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to be using modeling paste, some paint, tape, cup for mixing the paste, some, painter's tools, a stencil from Essential Stencils, and a wood cradle board that I purchased from Amazon. Okay, so what I did is I painted this last night, and I used the Fusion mineral paint in the color Cobblestone. Now, I want to give credit to Metal Modern Design. I seen her not do it, but I saw the final outcome, and I said I'm going to give it a try. I have done the stenciling with joint compound. I believe it was a seahorse. I'll have to pull it out and show you, but today I'm going to try the acrylic paste. So first off, I'm going to take my stencil here. Now, I do not want the seahorse in there. So I am going to, let's just put it on here for the moment. I'm going to tape that up. And I'm not using the sea and greetings. Now, I haven't decided exactly what the end outcome of this piece is going to be. I'm not sure if I want to do a clock. I'm not sure if I want to use the season greetings and make it a Christmas piece, or if I want to stick a turtle in the center. That is to be determined yet. Now, I got to try and tape this off without taking anything, covering anything that I don't want covered. So I'm just going to put my tape on there. And this one corner, let me grab my scissors. This one corner, I'm just going to clip that off. Okay, and it's also taped to my board. Okay, so I need it, I should have something white underneath. This would be better to see. Should do it on my board. Let me see if I move my board here. I can see it better. Put it on this. I think that might work a little better. Yes. Now I can see. Okay. Now where's my tape? Okay. So I got part of his tail here. We're going to tape that off. That can go on there. And then I have this one little section here by his head. So let me tape that off. Let's see. Without losing the coral. It's there. So I'm going to go right there. Just going to tape that piece there, and I need one more little piece. Right here is another piece. This way, when I use my paste, that won't be covered. That's what I'm going for. So that worked out good, doing it on the white. So let me put this back down. All right, so we're done with the taping. Now, here's my board. Now I'm going to, and actually I'm going to put a little piece here by this G because it's very close to my star there, and I just don't want it, I don't want to get that G in there. Everything else looks fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna kind of center this. I really wanted to make a tray. That's what I was going for, but this won't fit inside here. And then I was gonna resin it, but it doesn't mean that I might not resin the final outcome on this, or I might just leave it the way it is. Now, doing stenciling and wood projects, that was my first love. That's, well, not the stenciling. I did toll painting, and my husband cut out wood pieces, and I toll painted, and I did shows. I had a gift shop and all that good stuff. And then in the last 2 or 3 years, I discovered resin. It just seems like in Florida, where I'm from, not too many people are interested in a lot of wood items, but they are with the coastal resin items. So that's kind of what kind of got me started. And actually it was Metal Modern Design that got me started on doing resin. I joined one of her groups and I got hooked. Okay, we got that off the edge. This is really tight, and that looks good. I'm going to push this tape down in here to kind of hold it in place. You know what? And just for the heck of it, because, well, I can tape it on this end, but with all this overhang, I mean, I could cut the stencil. I just don't want to cut it, you know, cut around it right now. If I had more than one, I would do it. I'm not even sure if you can still get this stencil. But again, I got that from Essential Stencils, if you are interested. So you could do this with any stencil, honestly. Okay. And I think let's see, I can't put a piece there. I can put a little piece there. This is just so it helps not move. And then I also can lift up if I have to, which I'm hoping I don't have to until the end, but we shall see. All right, and I'm just going to put a piece right here. But I'll be pushing down on this quite a bit so it isn't, to make sure it's flat. Okay, so we got that. We'll see how this goes. Now this is my first time using the modeling paste, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so I'm going to add white paint to this. Let me move this out of the way. And we're going to see how this works. If you don't have modeling paste, go ahead and this stuff is thick. Go ahead and use joint compound. Like I said, that was my first stencil I used for my seahorse, and joint compound to give it a textured look. This is really thick, and I have no idea how much I'm going to need, but I'm just going to put a little bit more in here. And then what I'm going to do is add some white paint because I want it to be white. So I'm not sure, it says, how does it come out? An opaque paste. And then it says mix with color. So, and if you obviously I'm not going to paint over this because it's on a piece. So I'm just going to start with that for now, see how it is. And I'm just going to mix it up in here. Don't like the smell of it, I'll tell you that much. You know what? I think I'm going to put a little bit more in here. I'm going to get this wiped up. See, I resined on one side of this, and then I'm going to work on this on the other. So use up your stuff, guys. Don't use it once and throw it away. All right, I'm just going to add some more paste in here. I might be having too much. I don't know. But we're going to find out. All right, let me mix this up in here. I'm going to mix it up good because the paint's in there. Okay, so we're going to get this mixed up. Just like so. That looks pretty good. I think we're good there. Also having my morning coffee. And I'm still in my jammies. This is how I work. I'm just excited to do a piece. So, okay. So we're going to use, I use these for my clay when I make my clay stuff, but these are painter's tools. So I'm going to use one of these to spread this on. So we'll see how this works. I'm not sure which one I want to use, but we'll give it a shot. Now, the important thing is to press this down. Make sure it is down. So let's take some paste. And we're just going to, I'm just going to lightly spread. See, it's picking up here. Don't do that. Lightly spread this. Over the opened areas. I don't need it, you know, real high. And if you wanted it higher, you would probably let this dry and then add a second layer. So I'm just going to do this, cover this up. I'm not sure if I even have enough paste, but we'll see. So has anybody that's watching ever did this before? Have you ever tried? And we're going to go down here. Just like so. It doesn't have to be smooth unless you want it smooth. I want the little bit of texture. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's start going the other way. Now, I was going to try the gel on this, but I did some research on it, and actually, this is what I'm talking about. It's a heavy gel, And I read that for doing stencils, it's probably not a good idea because even though it's thick, it has a tendency of running, or not running, spreading. So I nixed that right away. All right, let's get in here. And when you're done with your stencil, you need to wash it right away. Okay. I'm just going to keep spinning this around. And I believe the paste dries quicker than the gel. Now, I have used the gel in my acrylic, my resin pours. I've made waves, and the gel worked fine for that. And again, you end up adding paint to it. Okay. Go this way. I'm just gonna... Hopefully this is working out fine, which we'll find out when I lift up the stencil. Okay, turn her again. Getting some more paste. And there we go. Whoops. See, you can see it moving. And that's something you don't want it to do. And you don't want to press down real hard because you don't want it, I missed here, you don't want it to squeeze underneath. You definitely don't want it to squeeze underneath. I missed a spot, a couple spots here. Now that I'm turning it, I can see it better. Okay. You probably didn't see where I was at when I was doing that. All right, I have to get in here. So, I need some right in here. Okay. That looks good. Making sure you don't get into your lettering. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I stay in the camera here. I wish I could figure out a better way to set up my camera, but I've been having that problem for years. I don't know. Just can't figure it out. Put that in. I might have to do some more paste. And I don't want it paper thin either. Get this here. I am going to be short just a little bit. I'll have to squeeze some more in my cup. Okay. Let's see. Let me take this. Put that aside. So there you go. Okay. Yep, I need some more paste. I was close, but not close enough. All right, let me add a little bit more paste over here to the side. I ain't gonna need that much more. I'm just gonna do it right in the cup. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit more white paint. Okay. And I'm gonna mix the white paint in with this. Because see, since I've never used this paste, I honestly don't know how it dries without colorant. So, it might even have worked without me adding this colorant, which is the paint. Oop, don't be moving. Go out. Right here. Okay. And let's go right here. I hope I did enough. There isn't much left to do. But I bet you, yep, I'm gonna need a little bit more. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Let's see if I don't think I'm gonna make it. I need to smidgen more. Go figure. All right, I'm gonna pour some more in the cup. It's hard to squeeze these tubes. But I want a little, just a little bit extra too, in case I miss something, which I'll go over the whole thing again and double check again. Oop. Some dried stuff. Mix this up again. Now, you don't want to put too much paint in it because you don't want it thin. I'll put that over there. Okay. Now, I'm going to double check this and see if I missed anything. And then we're going to start flipping it over or taking it out. Yeah, let's start. All right. Let me untape this side first. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'm going to take the tape off of this side, lift it, and then I'm going to take it off the other side. Oh, I really took that one clear around, didn't I? Come on. And then I'm going to take this. I don't got the whole piece of tape. Right here. Damn it, it's not lifting all the way. Okay, so let's start here real slowly. Make sure you guys are seeing this. All right, so we're just gonna lift it up very slowly. I want to make sure I got it all. So I'm going to put that back down right here. I want to go in a little bit. Oh, there's this little one. I'm going to go in here. And you know what? I want to do this big star one more time in here. So far, so good. Okay, I need to turn it so I can get to the other side. And that tape there is holding it a little bit. I'm just going to smooth this out just a little. Just a little. Just like so. And that star. Let's get that star a little smoother. And we're going to just go. And there we go. I need a place to put this. Let me see if I can hang this somewhere till I can take it to the sink. I'm going to hang it off my table. All right, now I need to get, I'll show you here in a minute. All right, I need to get this off on the edge right now. Just like this. And let me show you what that looks like. So you got a little texture. Now, I want to see if there's anything that shouldn't be there. And it's looking pretty good. I like it. Now what you can do is you can take a heat gun to this to speed up the drying. Once it's dried, if there's anything that you don't want, if like this little tip, which it's coral, if you didn't want it, you could sand it a little bit. So I like how it came out. I think it's very pretty. And like I said, I don't know if I just want to do a simple clock out of this, or do you think I should add a turtle in the center? So if you wouldn't mind, in the comments, let me know what you would think. A clock, a turtle piece, or on the stencil, do the C's and greetings for the holidays. So let me know. Okay, guys, so I'm going to let this sit and dry and figure out what I'm going to do with it. So thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe by hitting the little turtle in the bottom right corner of the video. And if you wouldn't mind liking the video, it helps my page. And I would thoroughly appreciate it. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.